We're out! And we're at... This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nope, I'm sorry, but this... An emergency? Don't worry. Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake... He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible, right? It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Ooh, Paimon's so... Huh? Ah! Sorry, but erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that real? There's no way he'll... There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's... So... Alright, Paimon will start. And Drayan... Oh! Paimon was, talking? Huh. Is that a... What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon... So, the... Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but... Is everything okay?
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. Oh. Now there's a question The once renowned, the art of forging most of the great sword. But fortunately, if my memory...
Oh, yeah! We learned a bit about the decline of the...
In fact, he told me that there is no harm in the Raiden Gokuden.
Vengeful?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelt, knowing that they had just one chance, the smith's death. Though he, in his heart, powerless, alas. Finally, in his fury, but when he came, that is why the Kai...
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. My pleasure.
Don't tell on to the next... This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're looking...
Are they out on...
The commissioner is out on business.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were any...
We'll be heading in then.
Hello, dears. Is there... What would you like to know? Oh, there... As for the...
So pretty...
Very much so.
Well, got any more questions?
You're very well, Miss Kami-san. I must say,
Alright, goodbye for now. We're great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see...
All right, then.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep.
Very well. Say...
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
What about outside the museum? What will the repercussions be of scrapping the Sepulchre?
Do I have company?
What kind of person comes to a...
Hey!
Sure you were.
Why?
Oh, he said Tataris...
Oh, is there something you want to know about Tatar? My name's Xavier. Certainly do. I'm told that its history is one of the most...
A couple?
One was just in the lab. They say he was...
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier?
Oh, I...
Me neither.
What brought this on? Did you... Sure, go ahead. A kabuki? I do know the word. Inazu, but sadly, I've... Of course!
Oh, really?
Oh, you're farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Come on. All right.
Hey, it's them!
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any. Huh?
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler, remember how last...
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow.
Well, well. Ugh.
This new information actually lends.
Yes, okay.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry.
You're welcome.
Keep us in the loop if you...
Will do. traveler, Paimon.
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment.
The balladeer? You look troubled. Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong?
That's quite so.
But how is he?
As the traveler nevertheless.
So you believe this person?
Yes. The traveler comes. So if there's anyone in the world,
Paimon's having a hard time.
I can only make inferences Something else worrying you? Something that you can't shake. It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the he couldn't keep hit. The story make the balladeer. That power then and
Yeah, it just feels so.
Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that.
What is it?
A record from You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale?
I authored.
Huh?
When combined with.
Hold on.
Yes. Any changing the but Irminsul can't.
That's incorrect.
And sending the trap. This story. But if we connect. There was once in a while. But the monsters, the kitten too. Furious at this happy a gray fox. The monster smiled. The monster gave the heart of. The fire was extinguished. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away. Never again would it cherish a single how it wished. I will become the.
We solved it!
I remember now to become a god. This memory was creating a deep. I buried it deep in.
It's hard to believe Paimon has no memory.
The balladeer agreed before he vanished. We still don't know how to change.
It sounds like
This is why So the answer is not everything. When you give someone to others looking on, never forget. And that is what.
Yeah, Nihita's
Good idea.
You got it. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up. We're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? All right, whatever you want. Well,
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid! Didn't you see? Little rascal. Look, if you're gonna help...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep...
No, please. I mean it.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias, and
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you...
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Is it... Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I... Huh? You two over there. Is there some...
He spotted...
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be... have we met before? No, we haven't met. But I have no recollection.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
A puppet?
Huh?
You were right.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to... Okay, but please let me deliver these
Are you really working for that guy?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm. And he let me take shelter in his cart.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the city.
Here you go, boss.
Oh, you...
Something's come up.
I was just about...
What?
I get it. But look, imagine you and me for a second. It's a But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly.
But I don't... No. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds...
Thank you. All right, done.
what's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plan. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but I don't like to rely on using terms like this often. But in your case,
Oh, like a past life or something?
yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that
Okay, I have. Oh, okay. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful exist. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt, but I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous, you nearly died because of what other people did. And you drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status in the... Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely into each choice a person makes belongs to a specific...
That is the nature of truth.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't...
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything.
If we were enemies, why are you...
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some... He's got so much to answer for, but we can't...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom,
Yes, it's all true.
please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own...
Even though it will cause...
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him?
Don't worry, whatever danger I might face...
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your,
Understood.
Thank you.
this looks like Ina's...
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is...
You could say that.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built... No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite... There's someone past... You're awake. What happened? Huh. Not a scratch. And the...
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichio's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to...
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
What are we doing back here? Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died. And then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors, after leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no... The voices have gone. It looks like the
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Well met. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. It's to get a little chilly. You're back into it. I see through you. You can't run. Well. I miscalculated.
This place is dark.
Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the duck.
What a sharp tongue. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're...
Surely you're not...
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never failed to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still... Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? Forget it. Someone might find me.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
No backup, huh? Fine by me.
I have no objections.
Oh, now you've got me worked up. Let my name echo in song! Let me amuse myself a little. The show begins!
Time for retribution!
The seasons shine no longer. May I present?
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is...
Considering that Amorta's sage
Welcome. I look forward to
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should. The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible, in the event that a successful.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doc.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy—
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps.
Let's move on.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh?
I've always believed that as a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return. Are you sure you want to?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to be. I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, you have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright? No way! Hey! Are you done yet?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Balladeer?
Die. This is trying my patience. Have you got any more stupid questions? Insignificant past! Feeble human! Search for it. At my command, you shall fall. How amusing. My endless cycle begins. Squalid Fury. Bow your head. Sure. Imbecile.
It disappeared.
What did you expect?
There's the tone of what? Wait! But it was you inside that thing!
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't...
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has
Come on. Let's continue.
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer. You don't like being addressed by...
It's fine. But after learning about everything I'm not planning on returning to the...
So, you're quitting the Fatui?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali.
But that doesn't mean you're...
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope changing the world... What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence...
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you...
Even if I'm completely... Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul.
Yes.
Why would you go to...
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you up, but before that...
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's...
Utility to others is what gives me worth. Oh, right. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated...
I'm glad you're a traveler. In the future, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before... I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information